If you've been a subscriber to my channel for a while, it should be obvious to you by now that the Exway Wave is my favorite electric skateboard. There, I've confessed. It's just so obvious. So I was delighted to learn that Exway has made a limited edition NASA-themed Exway Wave. It looks beautiful. I'll get to the specs very soon, but for those of you unfamiliar with the Exway Wave, let me first give you a quick overview. 2 years ago, when I reviewed the prototype Exway Wave, this was what I said at the beginning of that video. There simply isn't another shortboard today that I know of that comes close in terms of build quality and useful features. This was back in July of 2020. We're now approaching the end of 2022 and I still feel the same way about this board. I have not come across another shortboard as refined as the Wave and with all the useful features of the Wave. The most useful features being the quick swap battery system requiring no tools at all and the optional 99 watt-hour travel battery that can be taken on any passenger aircraft. The Wave could have been released today and it would still be the most useful and practical shortboard. For the Exway Wave NASA edition, there will only be 199 units worldwide. I got number 69, the yin and yang symbol, the cosmic duality that governs the entire universe. Yeah. Like the standard Wave, the Wave NASA deck is made of really nice looking black maple. The deck has a good amount of concave and even a little bit of flares. The kicktail is still there, of course, for making tight maneuvers and to make picking up the board easier. The differences in the NASA deck are the Apollo 15 themed grip tape with reflective print on the design and the ambient light that goes around the edge of the deck. The ambient light is pretty subtle. It looks really cool, but it's also not screaming for attention. It's just a very gentle glow. It turns on and off together with the built-in headlights by double-clicking the button on the remote. The brake light becomes bright red when you pull back on the throttle wheel. It's not very visible under the kicktail, but at night, the light becomes amplified by the translucent tail puck. The lighting effect of the tail light when you're not braking can be customized through Exway's mobile app. All of the lights are integrated with the board, meaning there's no separate power button or separate charging required. They're powered by the board's battery. The headlights and brake light are also on the standard Wave. Only the ambient light is new on the Wave NASA. The 7-inch tryst trucks have been upgraded to CNC machined precision tryst trucks on the Wave NASA. Honestly, I can't feel the difference from the standard trucks, but these look really cool. They come with the same 90A bushings, but instead of the standard cup washers, they use Exway's CNC washers for added stability. The wheels are 85 by 56 millimeters, 80A. They are the same as the standard Wave wheels, except these are white instead of black, and have the NASA-themed graphic on the side. If you get this board, be sure to take lots of photos before you ride it, because the wheels are never gonna be that white ever again. The battery is the same 180 watt-hour 10S2P pack made of 18650 cells. The range can really vary a whole lot, depending on use case and ride conditions. If I were just cruising from a full battery to empty on a flat open road at about 25 to 30 kilometers per hour, with my weight of about 75 kilograms, I think around 16 kilometers would be a reasonable guess. But for my typical use cases with a shortboard, which are generally low-speed rides, I would get way more than 16 kilometers on the standard battery. Again, it really depends on your use case and a whole bunch of other variables. If I do run out of power, the Wave NASA comes with a 4-amp, 170-watt fast charger, which, according to Exway, recharges the battery in just 1.6 hours. This is a gallium nitride charger, so the charging brick is way smaller than their previous 4-amp fast charger. It is pocket size, if you have a really large pocket, but most likely you'll put it in your bag. As for how powerful this board feels, for my weight, it's more than powerful enough for everything I use it for. It's not the kind of board you'll go drag racing with, but it's able to carry me up hills at a relatively fast pace, even with the smaller travel battery. But if you're much heavier than me and you frequently ride uphill, you might want to try one out first, or consider a different type of board. The speed controller and the remote on the Wave NASA are the same as the standard Wave, except my old remote has a micro USB port while the new remote uses USB-C. I'm guessing Exway is using USB-C across the board now. On both versions of the Wave, you can use the Exway app to adjust performance, customize your wheel and gear settings if you use aftermarket parts, and turn certain features on or off, like safe mode, free mode, etc. By the way, there's no hub drive version for the Wave NASA. If you really want hub motors with this board, I am pretty sure the standard Wave hub motors are compatible. You would just swap them on and choose the correct drive system in Exway's app. As far as I can tell, the ride experience on the Wave NASA and the regular Wave are nearly identical. Aside from the CNC washers, which you can buy separately, making the board a little more stable, all the other differences are cosmetic. So if you saw this video late and you missed your chance on getting the Wave NASA, you can still get the regular Exway Wave for the same ride quality and the same features. 2 years ago, when I reviewed the prototype Exway Wave, this was what I said at the end of that video. This is the first shortboard that I can actually see myself using regularly. I'm pretty sure this will become one of my more frequently used boards. And it has. The Wave is not just one of my most frequently used boards, it is my most frequently used board. It's easy to pick up, it's lightweight, it's great on public transit, it's maneuverable, it fits under chairs, it's great with french fries, it actually looks like a cruiser skateboard. But why this one? Why not any other electric shortboard? Because the Wave is lightweight. Because the Wave has a battery that I can swap in a few seconds without any tools. It has an optional travel battery that I can take on any airline. It has built-in lights. It gets firmware updates. And now it has a fast charger that's as small as my portable power bank. 2 years ago, I said that the Wave doesn't really have a direct competitor. And that's still the case today. It's currently just $582 on Amazon for the travel edition, which is a ridiculously good price. Use my Amazon link. Or if you want the limited NASA edition, get it from Exway's global website before it's sold out.